Oh, hello there, my name is Brianna and I like to teach people makeup as if they are toddlers. For today's makeup lesson, I'm going to show you this Valentine's look because it's coming up. And even if you're forever alone like me, we can still look cute together. So before anything, we have to prime our eyelids. If you don't have a product that actually says eye primer on it, you can just go in with your concealer or foundation that you already have. The reason why we want to go in with an eye primer is because one, we want to cover up our veins. And then the second reason is because this is going to make our eyelids kind of sticky, a little grippy. Grip. I'm going in with the Thrive Cosmetics Eye Lift 360, but you can use whatever you have on hand. I'm tapping this out with my finger until there are no harsh lines. I'm going to go in with the Lin's Makeup Looks Blend Bunny collaboration, and I'm going to start off. Apparently. I'm going to start off with the shade Black. I'm using a very small brush. This is the Sigma E57 Firm Shader. The first thing we're going to do is stop raising our eyebrows up. If you raise your eyebrows up, I'm going to sue you for emotional distress on my part, because if you have hooded eyes like me, you cannot be raising your eyebrows up, people. So if I raise my eyebrows up, my crease is right here. Watch what happens when I relax my face. It disappears. So you're going to relax your face and you're going to look forward into your mirror or whatever you use. I don't know what else you would use other than a mirror. So I'm gonna shut up. Do you see this little flap of skin right here? You have to put your eyeshadow above that flap of skin. I don't know what else to call it. So whatever. You have to bring your eyeshadow this high up in order for people to see it. All I want you to do is draw a half circle shape. And then at the end of this half circle, you're going to draw a little swoop up. This shadow is a little splotchy, it's a little uneven. So I'm going to take more black eyeshadow and press it on top. Now you're going to take your brush, wipe it off until there's barely any pigment coming off of it. We're going to put our brush down towards the top of this black line. And we're just going to go side to side very slightly. Hold your brush at the back of the handle to make sure that you're not digging the brush into your eye. And you're going to do this across the entire black line. This does not have to be perfect. You just want to keep blending until there isn't a harsh line anymore. Now we're going to go into like a burgundy pink. Wherever it started to get a little bit soft and smoky looking, that is where you're going to tap that pink. I'm kind of overlapping it onto that black eyeshadow. Okay, now we're going to repeat the process. So wipe your brush off. At the top of this pink line, you're just going to move your brush side to side. Very light pressure. If it helps, you can also move your brush in little circles while you go side to side. I think you can tell it looks a little unblended. There's some areas where it looks like black and then pink, like there's no seamless blend between the colors. So we're gonna go back into that black eyeshadow, but you want the tiniest amount on your brush. If you take too much black eyeshadow right now, you're gonna cover up all of that pink and you're gonna hate your life, because black is such a pigmented color. If you just go and put more pink on top of it, it's just gonna turn really muddy. Wherever the black is not really blending in with that pink, you're just gonna go in little circles side to side. Now I'm gonna go in and blend a little bit more pink on top. This is the annoying part when it comes to blending. Like, you're gonna have to add a little bit more black, blend it out, add a little bit more pink, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, like I wiped away too much of the black, so you add a little bit more, and then you add a little bit more pink, and it never ends, and you're gonna hate your life, but at the end, it's gonna be worth it. I promise you. I'm gonna take a really skinny fluffy brush. This is a lot softer than the brush we just used. I'm gonna dip into this white eyeshadow, but you can take a skin toned eyeshadow as well if you don't want to use white. I just am very white. So, do you see where I have this gap between the pink and my eyebrow? I'm gonna take that white and just go side to side. And that's gonna give my eyeshadow a little bit of a softer blend. Do not let this white eyeshadow touch the black eyeshadow, because then it will turn gray and gross and muddy. You only want this to touch the pink eyeshadow. We're gonna wipe the bottom half of this eyeshadow off to make it look a little bit cleaner. There's multiple ways to do this, and I do it the way that you shouldn't. I like to go in with Aquaphor or Vaseline because it's cheaper. I take a very thin carving brush and I'm going to trace underneath that black eyeshadow. And then you're just going to take a smushed Q-tip and you're just going to wipe away that Aquaphor. You're gonna go back in with whatever you used in the beginning. So if you used an eye primer or a concealer, foundation, whatever one you used, and you're going to fill in the crease. Don't swipe this because that can be a little messy. Instead, what I'm gonna do is stamp it on my eye, and that is going to make sure I have a very clean, sharp cut crease. And you know the drill. If it's looking a little patchy and uneven, that just means you have to go in with a little bit more product. I'm gonna go in with a white eyeshadow. I'm packing this right on top. Now is the scary part. And if you're like, Brianna, this entire thing has me shaking in my boots. Shut the fuck up. You're valid. You're gonna grab a gel liner. The reason why I'm not using a liquid liner or a felt tip or a marker one is because I find that eyeshadow doesn't really stick to those. So if you go to blend eyeshadow on top of that, it looks weird, in my opinion. Just make sure that you sharpened it. Relax your face. Right at the corner of my eye, I'm just gonna draw a line going up. If you want like a little baby wing, keep it like this. If you want it to your temple, bring it up to your temple. It's your eye, your eyeshadow look, do whatever you want. And I'm doing like little tiny flicking motions. Now once you have your line, you're going to take this and drag it to your lash line with your eyes open, just like that. Now when you raise your eyebrows up, you're gonna have a really big gap. Just connect it and then just fill everything in. Like I said, this does not have to be perfect. And I don't like to bring my liner all the way to the front of my eye because I don't have a lot of lid space, and that would just make my eyes look even smaller. You're gonna go back into a really tiny brush. You can even use the brush that you used in the beginning. Take that black eyeshadow and you're just going to press this on top of that gel liner. And then we're gonna repeat the same steps. So we're gonna take that brush, wipe some of it off, and then go side to side to smoke that wing out. We're gonna go back into that pink eyeshadow and we're gonna tap this on top of the part that got smoked out. And then go side to side. And like I said, to get that perfect blend, you're gonna have to go back and forth a lot. So I'm gonna take a little bit more black eyeshadow and then I'm gonna take a little bit more pink eyeshadow and re-blend that out. I need a little bit of glitter just to make me sane. You know, I'm gonna take this pink glitter. It has like a blue pink shift to it. Now to apply the glitter, I'm just gonna take my lash glue. You just wanna make sure that it has a brush tip applicator. And I'm just going to trace right underneath that black line. And I'm just going to press it right on top. And then you're gonna take a spoolie, flick away any loose glitter. Ugh. That's so pretty. Okay, sorry. You're gonna go back into that black gel liner. Put this in your waterline. You can also use pink or purple. We're gonna go back into one of our very small, tiny brushes. If you've ever heard of people talking about raccoon eyes or panda eyes, and you don't want that to happen to you, tiny brush. You're just gonna go side to side with that black eyeshadow to smudge it out. And then go back into the pink and go side to side on top of that. Just go in and apply your mascara how you normally do. I'm gonna go in with fake eyelashes because if I don't wear them, I feel naked. I'm not gonna lie. It's the way a nice pair of lashes just changed my personality. This side, I'm like, I'm just a bad bitch. And then the other side, I'm like, I'm a bad fucking bitch. Let me go finish the rest of my makeup and then I will be back. And look at that. We're both done. I'm proud of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Goodbye.